fast enough to dodge her water. But hold on.
Didn't she barely like block Mr. Boom Boom Man's fucking shit?
Yeah. Actually,
but Katara barely blocked that one too.
No, but like Toph didn't block it.
No, because Blank. Remember when like Sparky Boom Boom Man, like he walked up on them.
Yeah,
he aimed it at them. I believe Toph sensed it a little bit.
Before they moved because Toph found out before he shot it.
Yeah. The only person who actually blocked it was Aang. Both Katara and Toph attacked him, and then he retaliated.
Wait, are you blocked? Wait, you sure, Blank?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah.
I'm positive on that one. But even still, even still on like the whole entire Speedless thing,
So
you have to be.
I do want to say this real quick. What's your name, Martian? So you agree that the way she feels vibrations is through the ground, correct?
I'm just going off what the canon from the TV show, bro, and it said
yeah. But I'm saying like you agree that she feels the vibrations through the ground.
It's still before they move.
Okay. For sure. But she feels it through the ground.
Yeah, but it's still before they move. Remember, they always freeze before they move.
Right. No. I'm just gonna show you a fight between Katara and Toph real quick.
Wait, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. The more you talk about it, the funnier it gets. Like it's hilarious.
I think my novels just arrived
on your doorstep.
I think so.
Nice.
At 5 a.m. Shit.
Right, that's crazy. What kind of delivery?
I don't know. This shit, I just heard. Hold on.
Nigga heard a message.
I'm about to say, that's not Amazon. For real.
You said, do you guys ever read any of the books? I've read almost every comic line that
I read a few of them. I wanted to know what happened to Zuko.
Kiyoshi novels. I'm going through the Yankee novel right about
I read a few of them. I didn't read all of them, only a few.
I read everything.
Since when did fucking what's it called? Amazon stop having fucking actual like trucks drive to your house?
Man, they got drones now, bro. They deliver it from the drone.
I've never seen that one drone into where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't trust them fucking drones.
I don't either, but they got the drones now. That's crazy.
If I see a drone, nigga, that shit gonna definitely try to in my house.
Crazy.
Last thing I need is some propellers trying to fucking hit me.
I might.
Oh, dude, you got to read that comic, bro, Keegan, because that comic is good, bro. Zuko's mom story was crazy.
Point, though, Martian, I do got to fill people in here because you've been up here for like 30 to 45 minutes.
My bad, gang. I appreciate you. I'm going to give you a follow. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas gonna want to get in the entire time.
I'm trying to bring him out the phone. Oh, dang, nigga left?
Oh, never mind then. Look, you want to come in. Never mind then. I'm going to just shrink you back.
Wait, why are you on pause, man?
I should not be on pause. Hold on, let me
Oh, my bad. What's good?
Oh, yeah, the novels just came. I didn't expect them to make them that pause.
I was doing something because it took like really long for me to be risen, so I was just like chilling.
Am I still paused?
No,
you good.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Yeah, for the prompt, I think it's either Toph or Amon, honestly.
Man,
Amon.
I don't see how Amon. I think those two are just more louder, but Qatar has just performed like has accomplished more stuff.
What has Amon done that nobody else has done besides taking away people's bending?
No, that's literally what puts him that high.
Okay, for sure. So with that, right, I wouldn't even say that he's necessarily like the best bloodbender.
Actually, you know what? Black. I'll just say bloodbending in general. Bloodbending without the full moon. That's all I really need.
Okay, so that's a lot.
Above Katara.
There's 3 bloodbenders that can bloodbend without a full moon.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, so what?
So bloodbending without a full moon just puts him above Katara. As for the other two,
whoa.
bending.
Okay, so wait. So you'd have to prove then that Katara can't.
Well, based on what we see that she does need the moon to bloodbend.
Well, yeah, based on what?
So based on what we see, what do we see that would imply that? We see her bloodbend during the full moon twice, and those are the only instances in which she
Okay. So you understand that Katara doesn't like to bloodbend, correct?
Yeah, sure.
In both situations in which she did, right? The first one she had to, and then the second one she was so frustrated that she did.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
But like the fan have to.
So once again, what is proving that she can't? Because
So
you made a
the
positive
fan
point
have
that she
to.
can't. Huh?
The fan have to.
Huh?
So
Define
like,
have to.
yeah. So
What's going
what
on?
in Hama's situation specifically triggered her to bloodbend?
Like, you should
She was
define
bloodbended,
have to.
and her friends were about to die.
Oh, okay. Well, this happens. The issue with this is that this happens a lot. Like their lives are constantly in danger.
No,
Katara
it
still
doesn't happen.
bloodbend.
No, incorrect. It doesn't happen a lot because she had to overpower Hama's bloodbending to move, and her friends being controlled by bloodbending, right? And her having to stop it doesn't happen a lot. It happened once.
I'm a be so
No,
honest
I'm
with
not
you,
saying
to
them
try
being
to
controlled by bloodbending. I'm saying their lives being in danger.
Yes, and she could just stop it with waterbending. What time were her friends in danger, and she had to use bloodbending?
Okay, so again, when we
can't name
have to, this is why I asked you to describe have to.
Because quite okay. Once again, you keep asking what the word has to mean, right? The word has to, right? Again, is referring to her friends going at each other, right? About to impale each other, right? And the only way that she can stop it is by bloodbending them. Right, that's have to. However, the other situations in which Katara's friends are in danger, she saves them just using waterbending, which would entail she wouldn't have to.
Okay, so for example, I can just use when Aang actually dies. So Katara doesn't. She's not able to. Well, to her knowledge, she's not able to solve this with waterbending. So why doesn't she bloodbend?
Wait, what does bloodbending do?
Bloodbending controls the water.
No. What does if she bloodbends in that situation? What does it do?
She can immobilize everyone there.
What does that do?
It allows Aang to live.
No, Aang is already dead.
Okay, no, but you're not understanding. His life is already in danger at this point.
What does it do?
I'm talking about before Aang died. I'm saying she could have bloodbended to prevent his death.
Wait, no, she couldn't. Katara didn't know the lightning was coming. She was just as shocked as Aang. What are you talking about?
Okay, no, but she knows that their lives are in danger.
Okay, oh my God. No, okay, once again, and she's waterbending, and she's doing well.
And then she gets surrounded.
And she's waterbending her way out.
No, but it's not. It's not practical. We openly see them being overpowered and outnumbered and exhausted over time because they're fighting too many people at once.
How wait, what do you mean it's not practical?
Like I said, I just explained that. We see that they're being slowly overpowered because they're fighting too many people at once.
Okay. And Katara is still making the decision not to bloodbend.
Okay. Well,
you have to prove it's because she can't and not because she doesn't want to. Because Katara states that she doesn't want to, right? Yeah. So now the burden falls on you to prove that she
when
can't.
Her friends' lives are at risk, she still...
Because what... Okay. No. Once again, right? She first of all, okay. So first off, let's go into this, right? She didn't like the way it felt, right? Putting her will onto other people's. The first time that she bloodbends, she realized that she doesn't like it, right? So even if, right, we go off of her having to do it, which she did have to do it, and it's a totally different scenario than the other scenarios, right? She realizes she never wants to do it again, right? When she does it. Now we're going on the rest of her life, she does not want to do it until she gets so angry that her mother was taken from her that she puts her will on another man. She loses herself, right?
Can I say something right quick?
Literally, what you're doing right now is you're making an assumption off a conclusion or fact based on a lack of evidence.
No,
that's fallacious.
I'm saying that when Aang's life is in imminent danger, she doesn't bloodbend.
Yeah, well, yeah. So once again, right? That's because she's making the decision not to. As she stated, right? The difference between me and you is I'm using what happened in the actual story and proving my side. However, you're just saying things that could be the case, right? But you're not proving it, right?
So no.
Everything in your argument is based off of a lack of
evidence. This presupposes that she doesn't want to.
Yes, because she says that.
Yeah, she says it and then still does it.
She quite literally says
She
that
says it and then still does it.
First of all, she's the reason. She's the person that bans bloodbending in core in the first place, right?
I'm saying she says it and then
she
still
quite
does it.
literally says that she does not want to bloodbend again. She does not like bloodbending. Therefore, the assumption would be that that even when there is a full moon, the reason why she's not bloodbending, right, is because she doesn't want to. Now you bring up these other scenarios and say, why does she bloodbend in these scenarios? The answer is she already gave us the answer, because she doesn't want to.
Again.
However, you are now hold on. However, you are now making another argument saying no, that's not the reason why, right? It's because she can't, and you can't prove that.
So again, she doesn't bloodbend in these instances, but bloodbends when her friends' lives are in imminent danger. But then, same scenario,
you're not
Ang's lives being in danger. No, you're not tracking. Ang's
you're not. No, you're not responding to my point. 'Cause I already responded to that. You're no. You're that's circular, right? Because you're repeating the same thing you already said, and I already responded to that.
Yeah. So this is the
right.
thing.
So that's circular.
So no,
I already
but this is the thing. So she doesn't want to bloodbend and still does it.
You have to respond to my retort, or you're just being circular. You're repeating yourself.
You're saying she doesn't want to do it. Why that presupposes her not wanting to do it would stop her from doing it.
It's
when
not
we see that's not the case.
Because Katara said it.
Yeah, no, she said she doesn't want to do it, right? That does not determine whether she does it or not, as we see within the series.
Yes, and I pulled out distinguishing factors on why she did it. Right. So let me bring it through.
I told you maybe I'm
distinguishing. Right. Hold on. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna slow. Hold on. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna slow it down. Right. Okay. So once again, the response to Katara bloodbending, right, is that there was distinguishing factors on why she bloodbended, right? You saying that Katara's back was against the wall, so why didn't she bloodbend here, means nothing. It's not a defeater, right? Because there's multiple times that Katara's back's against the wall during a full moon, so on and so forth, and she does not bloodbend, right? Okay, I can show you, right?
Oh, and however, by the way, she needs to have knowledge of bloodbending within these instances.
Yes, obviously, clearly. Yeah. So now, what was I saying? She has knowledge on bloodbending. Okay, yeah. The reason why the situations are different, right, is the first time she bloodbended, right, is when she realized that she doesn't want to bloodbend, right? So her friend,
where she doesn't bloodbend during a full.
I'm gonna finish, right? So the first instance in which you brought up, right, was her friends being in danger, right, and they're going to impale each other, and she has to stop them by bloodbending. Right. Now, two factors go into this, right? One, she's never bloodbended before, so she doesn't know fully that she doesn't like the way it feels to exert her will on somebody else, right? That's one. Two, at this point in time, at where she is, she can't reach them, right? So she's using something that she feels like she has to in order to save their lives, right? Now, the next scenario is Katara, right? Once again, Katara is not doing this because of her moral values, because of where she stands, right? Now, we're bringing up a situation in which her moral values are compromised, right? So this would not inherently connect to the rest of the series, because this it's an instance in which the reason why she's doing it is no longer there, right? If you say, oh, Katara never skips, right? She never skips because she hates Fridays, right? And then we bring up a scenario in which there's no longer Fridays. Fridays no longer exist, right? That doesn't defeat the point, right? Because now you're bringing up the reasoning on why she's doing it is not there anymore. So if the reasoning she's doing it is because of her moral values, right? And her moral values in this scenario are no longer there, then that should tell you why.
So her moral values are determined before she bloodbends. That's why she hesitates to bloodbend initially. So your argument still
yes.
Yeah.
So once again, and then she cries after because she realizes how much she doesn't like it.
Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't change anything.
Yeah, it doesn't change what?
It doesn't change anything, because the point is that her morals, right? The reason she determined she didn't want to bloodbend was before she actually bloodbended. So regardless of what happens after bloodbending.
Okay. Wait. So here's the thing, right? Once again, if she had reservations on bloodbending before, right, that's fine. But the reason why she realizes she hates it, right, is because she does it.
No, she realizes she hates it before she does it because she does not want to control people inherently. She doesn't mention this after, she mentioned it before. The idea of bloodbending was always weird to her.
Yeah, she has reservations on it.
Yeah.
However, when she does it is when she has the emotional reaction, right? Because she didn't want to do it.
Wait, but this is the issue. This is exactly my point. During the Hummer, she still doesn't want to do it, and she does it because her friends' lives are in danger.
Right, with her reservations.
Yeah, so her friends' lives are in danger is what destroys those reservations.
Yes, her friend's life are in danger, 100%. And the two other factors I brought up, once again, it's circular. I responded to that.
No, the other factors you brought up are only applicable to her hatred towards the person who unalived her mother. It's not applicable.
No, it did. I don't think the hatred matters. What matters in that point, or the foundation of what matters in that point, is the fact that her morals were compromised, that she was acting out of character.
Yeah, that's fine. But her, wait, so now you need to prove that her during Hamas is out of character as well. Because I'm not even arguing for the point.
Yeah, for sure. So I can prove that she was morally compromised because she said before that she didn't want to bloodbend because she thought it was wrong. However, in this moment, she is bloodbending. Therefore, her morals are now compromised. If we're saying her morals believe that something's wrong, and this is consistent throughout the series, and then she does it here, right? And then, to the contrary of what she's been saying the rest of the series, and then after this, again, she's against it to the point where she bans it. We can say that she had a moral lapse of judgment, right? Or she compromised herself morally.
Yeah, so the issue with this is the basis for that moral lapse in judgment is applicable to other scenarios that happen within the series. This is exactly what I'm saying.
So, So show me when she compromised her morals.
No, so that's not why I'm arguing. That's not what I'm talking about.
In which, show me in which she compromised her morals again in the series in which she could have used bloodbending. Please show me.
Okay,
you just said that what I said was
I don't think you're not another.
You just said okay. This is what we're gonna do, right? Because you're yapping and you're just making the same points over and over again, right? If you can't, you just said what I said is applicable to other scenarios, right? If you can't prove that, we're gonna go to the next person.
But you don't know what part is actually applicable, which is the issue. This is why I said
if it's not the point I made, I don't care.
Because I said okay, so moral compromises. There has to be a reason for a moral compromise. Do you agree?
No, not necessarily.
Wait, so if there's no reasoning for a moral compromise, it's not a moral compromise.
I mean, in this scenario, there is.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think you can compromise yourself morally with no reason.
How?
People do it all the time.
Example?
Let's say you believe you don't want to eat cinnamon rolls, and you eat a cinnamon roll. Like, damn, shouldn't have did that.
Christians that's not a moral compromise.
Christians why is it not a moral compromise? What do you think morality means?
Yeah, morality is based in good and bad. It's reasoning for why you don't
believe that you can. Exactly. You don't believe that you can think eating cinnamon rolls is bad.
You can believe it's bad, right?
Okay, awesome.
That's fine. But whether you actually care about whether it's bad for you or not is what determines it being moral or not. Within your perception, obviously.
Right.
So if you don't think,
wait. Are you saying you can't believe that eating cinnamon rolls are bad?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying even if you believe it's bad, it has to be to a degree where it results in a moral compromise.
Where does it say that? Wait.
The thing is
Morality doesn't have to be on a certain degree of right or wrong. Where did you get that from?
In order for a moral compromise,
you can't bring up one definition that says that. Okay, bring up a definition that says it has to be to a certain degree of right and wrong.
I'm not saying morality needs to be to a certain degree of right and wrong.
You literally just said that. I said it doesn't have to be a certain degree, and you said yes, it does.
In order for your morals to be compromised, it has to reach a certain degree.
Yes, right. In order for your right and wrong to be compromised, you would have to go against it. Therefore, if you believe eating a cinnamon roll is wrong, and then you eat it, you compromised.
Okay, so again, to
Oh
what
my
degree
god,
do you think
I'm
it's
not gonna
wrong?
lie.
Wait, so to what degree do
I
you think
appreciate
it's
your
wrong?
time. Nigga said, "What do I think is wrong?" Nigga, you were the person that was saying that I was wrong. What are you talking about? I continuously respond to your points, and you keep repeating the same points, right? As if, like, I'm literally taking your points, right? And I'm saying, right, that these are the factors behind your point, right? And this is the factor in which makes your other point not analogous to the scenario. And you're just repeating yourself. So now we have a situation in which I am bringing up new points to respond to you saying the same thing over and over again. You're just being circular. I understand, right, that in your head, you may think you're responding, but you're not responding. Even in the situation about morality, you were about to do it again. You were about to go circular again, right? And then when you said, I'm sorry, when you said, what are you disagreeing with here? As if you weren't the person disagreeing with your definition of morality is crazy, right? I said that you think there has to be a certain degree to morality. What definition says that, right? And then you later you said yes, it does. It does have to be a degree, right? And then later on you said, wait, there doesn't have to be a degree. I never said that. Like, what do you like? All right, bro. And then I was like, you did just say that, and you said, fine. What are you disagreeing with? What do you mean? What am I disagreeing with? You're the person disagreeing. But that's okay. What's up, Donnie?
Hiya. I feel like you've talked about most of the stuff I wanted to say, but I do have one thing. I mentioned it in the chat thingy earlier. Do you think that Katara would be undisputed the most accomplished bender if she had the drive that Azula or Aemon has?
I mean, if you ask Blank does think that Katara is the most accomplished bender. I don't know what.
I think regardless,
I don't know what Zan thinks. So
I think regardless of the
I didn't hear her
she doesn't
question.
have the same drive as they have, obviously, but like she's still more accomplished.
I don't know about that. I think Katara's drive is like ridiculous. I think she has some of the most drive in the series. Like the fact that she just wants to be a waterbender, bro. Like that's really like her goal. Like, yeah, Zula wants to be like Fire Lord. Zula wants to like make her dad happy. Appreciate that, David. So on and so forth. Toph wants to be free. You know what I mean? She wants to travel. Katara
But to your point,
literally just wants to be the best waterbender she can.
To your point, to her being the best waterbender, you could see her like really, really, especially when she got into the fight with her almost grandfather in the Northern Water Tribe.
Yeah.
You could see that like fire and that drive of her being like, I really, really want this. And then she became a master by the end of season 2?
The end of season 1.
Technically, she became a master by the end of season 1.
Season 1.
Paku. So Razor told me there was a statement in which Paku teaches like the whole like Northern Water Tribe. I haven't seen that, so I would want him to show me that. But there is definitely verbatim stated that he taught the entire army.
Yeah.
In which we assume that there's masters, unless they would be getting like their ass beat. You know what I mean?
But my point is that like by the end of season 1, she becomes Sifu Katara, right? So she
but I think beyond that, because in Avatar, master means two things, right? It means Sifu or teacher, and it means a level of proficiency within the bending, right? Yeah. So I'm saying I think she's both by the end of season 1.
Yeah, and I'm not going to disagree with you on that point, but the point, I'm talking more about the drive. So if the drive was that she wanted to become this waterbender, she wanted to get like that formal training, she got that by the end of season 1. So season 2, season 3, and then Legend of Korra, aside from protecting her friends and helping Aang, like where that fire and that drive, I personally didn't see it season 2, 3, and Korra. Not in the way, like if you compare that to like Azula's journey or even Aemon's journey and how almost obsessive, sociopathic almost they were in their desire for power.
Are you saying if Katara was a villain, she would have been stronger?
I'm saying that I think so. If she was a villain, she would have similar to the argument that you were having with the previous guy, if she was a villain, I feel like she'd have less inhibitions about doing certain things. And it's not just about bloodbending.
Okay,
It's not just about bloodbending. I mean, like morally, she wouldn't have as many inhibitions stopping her from doing certain things.
I think the main problem, I just don't like when people make the positive claim that Katara can't bloodbend, because they always follow that up with, we haven't seen it. It's verbatim stated that bloodbending is the highest form of waterbending, which pointing towards it's a power thing, as well as the reason why people can't bloodbend without a full moon is because it's a power ant, right? The only thing the moon does is ant them power wise, right? So Hanma just can't do this without the full moon. The only reason why Katara thinks that she can't do this without a full moon is because Hanma told her. Yeah. And Hanma and Katara are different strengths. Yeah. Katara quite literally said that I'm a more powerful bender than you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
On top of that, you would have to then argue, right, that Amon is a more powerful bender than Katara. And I just don't know if that's true, because Katara is verbatim stated the most powerful bender of her age outside of Aang in the Legacy of the Fire Nation.
Wow, I didn't know that.
An argument.
Yeah, as well as she has the feat of her being at the bottom of the ocean, and like a million something jewels, something like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, it just like wouldn't make sense how powerful Katara is, and then saying that like she couldn't. Another like a numerical way to go about proving that Katara could and Amon couldn't. I think there was a statement in which Amon had the Amon like bending blood outside of full moon equates to 10 waterbenders. You know what I mean? Yeah. And we can easily get Katara over 10 waterbenders, whether with the Serpent of the Past feat or with the statement in the Legacy of the Fire Nation of her just being above everybody in the age, and then using their feats to say this is more than what 10 benders could do, so on and so forth.
But I think with Katara's case, it's not that Katara isn't a powerful bender. She absolutely is, and you'd be crazy not to say otherwise. But again, if you look at her story, I think Aemon, if you parallel them, I think Aemon got a bit more of a head start than Katara did, because like poor girl didn't start properly bending until what, 14, and Sis was using water scrolls that she stole from a pirate. So I think maybe if she had a better start to things, and maybe if she didn't have the trauma that she was dealing with, it would be a case of like, we would be having this discussion and it wouldn't be as much of a debate. And I think because she isn't as sociopathic as like Aemon or Azula, or she doesn't have that I don't give a fuck attitude that you see with Toph, it's really hard to kind of, not hard, but it's difficult for some people to sort of, at least for me, to see it.
Dummy, for me, the way I go about it is that for like those three characters that you did name, they're more what they did. They're loud about it. Like it's more in your face. That like then Katara, like hers is more subtle. You have to like really see it and think about it. About what she did, what makes her impressive about what she did. By those three, especially like Toph and like Amon, that's the biggest thing that they've done. And Toph, she's like loud about it. Like she puffs her chest out with that shit. Like that's her opening statement, damn near.
Yeah, and I hope, like, and I know, matter of fact, I don't even hope, because I was going to say I hope that in the movie that's supposed to either come out this year or next year, like adult version of them, I hope there's a sequence in which Katara, like, bloodbends to let people know it would literally make no sense for Katara not to be able to bloodbend without the full moon. But I don't even want that to happen, because I don't want them to compromise Katara's morals or find some reason for Katara to compromise her morals again, just because niggas are like so against like that she's actually that powerful.
And that gets me